Welcome to Tech Time with Zach. Every Tuesday, we go over different skills that business people need to be successful in a fast-paced business environment. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you can be the first to watch these videos every Tuesday. Today, we're going over how to make calculations in a pivot table. Let's get started.
Conditional formatting here to make your pivot tables or you can use this for any kind of table as well, just to make sure your data is a little bit easier to read for the people that are trying to decipher it. And a lot of times I find that when there's a lot of numbers on there, for people that are not used to looking at worksheets or looking at a lot of data on a spreadsheet, that everything kind of just looks all the same to them. So if you can make it a little bit different so things can stand out a little more, it's always better that way. So what I'm going to do here is, first I'm going to highlight the variance year over year that I have here. And so what I'm going to do is highlight this whole entire section, and then I'm going to come up here to the conditional formatting, and I'm going to do a new rule. So when that comes up, it'll give me some different things that I can utilize. You can do scales, you can do based off of different values, you can do a data bar that gives you different things based off of, you can do different colors based off of different values there. You can do icon sets, which it'll give you, like, you can do like a good or bad or a check mark or, not there yet, based on how they're doing. So we're going to start off with a nice easy one first. And the first one we're going to start off with is just doing a conditional format based on the sales value. So if you go to highlight sales rules, and I'm going to do a less than. So when I click less than, I'm going to go ahead and say with a cell value that is less than 0. And actually I'm going to do, let's do less than or equal to 0. I'm going to make it sure that it highlights it with this red. So I'm going to click OK, and that will happen to highlight anything that is red if there's anything. But as of right now, you'll see there's nothing in there to highlight red. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to also come over here and I'm going to do anything that's greater than 0. I'm going to highlight that with a green. So that's a positive. And now you'll see everything's highlighted green. And we could do it again here. And we'll do equal to, we'll do less than or equal to 0. And we'll do 0. We'll hit OK. And then we'll go again here and we'll do greater than 0. And we're going to do green and hit OK. And again, that will give us the greens for the variance year over year. Looks like something didn't take. Let's check it again. Greater than 0. Give us the green. OK, there we go. And then we'll go over here, and this one you're going to see some reds in it. So we're going to do the same thing. Highlight less than, and we're going to do less than or equal to 0. And we'll hit OK, and that will give you, see, these ones are red now. And then we'll do the greens with greater than 0, and we're going to do green. So you can see this one, it's way easier to read. Now let's say that we wanted to give it an icon. So what we'll do is let's highlight the percent growth here, and let's come to conditional format. Let's do a new rule, and let's go to the icon sets. Now my favorite to do is this little check and X button here. So we can do this, and then we can say by, let's go by number for each of these. And we're going to say if it's greater than 0, then we'll give it this. If it's greater than 0.4, then we'll give it a green check mark. So it looks like everything was, it doesn't look like there's anything that was greater than 0.40. Let's actually do it this other way so we can get a few more check marks in here. Let's go here and let's go to manage rules so we can edit our rule. We can click, you see it has everything highlighted, and we can go here and edit rule. And instead of doing that, let's say 0.2. and we'll hit OK. And then we'll hit OK one more time, and you'll see there's a couple of check marks here for 22%. Let's do this other one over here because this one has some negative values in it. So let's do this, and this will give us still the same thing. So let's we're going to go to New Rule again. We're going to go to Icon Sets, and then we'll hit the check buttons here, and we'll again go to Number, and then we will do greater than 0 for that, and then greater than or equal to 0.2. And of course, you can customize this however you want to do it for the values or for the percentages that you guys are looking for. Hit OK, and so as you'll see, we have some negative ones here that give us the X, and then we have some positives. Now you can also do double. So let's say if we wanted to do multiple stuff and we wanted to show anything that was, let's say, we wanted to do anything that was greater than or equal to 0.2, and we wanted to highlight that green as well, then we can hit OK, and that will highlight those things green. And then if we wanted to say anything that was greater than 0, or we'll say anything between 0 and 0.19, we'll give it a yellow. So now those are yellow. So we can do that as well to kind of give it more, make it stand out a little bit more. So this is just a little quick tutorial, guys, on just how to use this conditional formatting. Hope it was helpful for you guys. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe for our future Excel content. We also have some coding stuff coming up where we're going to be looking at some web development stuff and how to code different scenarios with JavaScript, HTML, CSS. We'll get into back-end coding with Node.js, putting together login forms and stuff like that. And then we'll also get into some Python as well. So if you guys enjoyed this stuff, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe.
So that is how you can use the conditional formatting to make your data stand out in Excel. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials like this one. Let me know in the comment section below if there's anything that you would like me to cover or if you have any questions on the content. Also, check out our links in the description, and I will see you next time on Tech Time with Zach.